because I don't deserve her. She is just that wonderful. Hey y'all, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. It is a beautiful day. It's a little windy, but we'll take it. It's not 30 and it's not, well, I don't mind the hot temperatures at all. I don't care if it's 100, so I'm not even going to say it's not 100 because I like it when it's that hot. It doesn't bother me that much. Now, if I have to sit out in it at softball for hours and hours and hours, yeah, maybe. If I got a little shade, I'm good. I'd much rather that than the cold. So I'm glad for the great temperatures today. How have y'all been? Hope you've been doing good. We've been, whoops, sorry guys. Hopefully the wind is not too noisy for y'all. But we've been pretty busy around here actually. I missed a week, which I don't do very often. I did at Christmas time because the launch was so overwhelming. But last week, Emily had a tournament and there was like appointment days for dentists and ortho and all those kind of things. And it was like, and then bad weather and rain, whatever. And I could never get caught up. So I'm sorry that I missed you guys. Got donkeys hollering at me. So I'm sorry I missed you guys last week, but I'm back. Wasn't gone for any catastrophic reason, and now I think the donkeys think it's eating time, but I don't know. I'm actually not sure if they've already been fed or not. So I'll have to ask the man in charge down here, but he's not here right now because he's with Houston. So anyway, what we're gonna do right now is go check on some baby goats. Well, it does not appear that he's fed. I don't think he has. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and feed so he doesn't have to do that when he gets home. And matter of fact, the other night, he was gone for something and Houston came down here and fed, and he didn't know that Daniel had already fed. So everything got fed twice that day. But nonetheless, it was very sweet of Houston to come down here and do. Hang on. Kelsey, you can't be chasing chickens. And why are you eating that? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Earl, keep her out of trouble. It's hard to do, I know. Let's go. Don't knock over my phone. So rude. So rude. I hear babies. Or baby. Oh, here they come. There's 3 of them. Oh, 4 or 5. Where are you going? What is that, gals? What was that, Kelsey? Oh, you better watch it. Oh, Kelsey, Mama gotta get you. I don't think she's playing. You get back, mister. Okay, I think she got distracted. Kelsey, you better watch out. Izzy, what are you doing? Everybody's down here. Trashy, Earl. Uh-oh. Barrett and Kelsey. Kelsey! Come on. Come on, y'all get out. Come on. Kelsey. Kelsey. She doesn't listen real well yet. Come on. Kelsey. Oh, geez. I ain't got time to wait on you. You hungry? I'm coming. Never have enough hands. Can you help me with that? I'm gonna have to put the camera down while I feed y'all. All right, Steve. I'm coming in. Okay. Well, I've got everyone fed but the girl donkeys. I'm fixing to come in here with Bree. And hopefully Kelsey don't come in here and cause any problems. No, you're not coming in this time. Hey, Bree. Hey, Bree. Hey, Bree. You want some food? Whoop. Got her fed. Hey, I don't have any treats. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've just been out here feeding and didn't go get any treats. So we have made progress with Bree, but as I said on the last video, I haven't been out here near as much as I would like to. You know, just look at this. Yeah, come on. She's wanting to know where the treats are. Are y'all ready to eat too? Yes. But as I was saying, sorry, I get distracted when they're all looking at me. But I hate that she's been in this pen for about a month, I guess. Hey, look at this. Oh, she's wanting treats. I don't have any. Here. Here. Don't spin around. No, please don't. I don't like that. So I am going to let her in with the goats. So she'll have a little bit more room. And quit your spinning. You can have the food. Oh, geez, here. Let me get it. Don't kick. Ah. So she'll have some more room. So anyway, because obviously, as you can tell, this gets trampled really bad and it needs a break too. So I'm gonna open this up and let her in with the goats. I don't think she would be completely weaned at this point, so we're not gonna put her back in the pen where Freedom is, where her mama is. I've heard that it can take really up to 6 months for them to completely wean. And if I put her back in there right now, she'll probably just go right back to nursing. And obviously, we do not want that. So, anyway, I'm gonna let her out and see if she goes out into the freedom while I'm still out here. If I can get out of here. Well, she came out and I missed it. There's a lot more green grass out there. Well, not a lot more, but a little more anyway. Charlie, are you hungry? I got your food right here. Okay, I'm gonna put it down here because I gotta get in there and feed the girls. Well, got all the animals fed, and I've already got supper on. We're having beans tonight. Oh my gosh, the dog's trying to bust through the door. Speaking of Kelsey, we will be saying goodbye to her sometime in the coming months. She will be going to obedience training, which we'll share on that a lot more later, but I'm kind of sad about it, but definitely, oh, the wind. Sorry, guys. I'm excited about it, but definitely sad about it. She'll be gone a minimum of 3 weeks, up to 6 weeks, depending on how much training she needs, how much time. So anyway, I am excited because GSPs, if some of you know or have had them, which y'all have shared with me that you have raised them or you do have them, they're very high energy, and if you don't get their behaviors in check pretty quick, I think it can get away from you. I'm no expert by any means, but everything I've read and seen says get them trained early. So she has to be 6 months old before she can leave and go do that, and she will be when she does leave. So I'm excited but sad to think we won't get to see her for at least 3 weeks, but it is what it is, and we know that it will be, you know, excellent for not only her, but for our family too. We don't need a rude dog. We would love to have one we could take in public and it will mind and behave and all the things. So anyway, enough with that chat. There's been something, sorry, I thought I had something in my hair. There's been something on my mind for several months now, and I don't know. I'm just now deciding to talk about it because, well, just because I need to. I feel like most of my friends, my close friends, don't have daughters. They all have sons. I think I've mentioned that before. And Emily is the only girl of the bunch, and and she is wonderful. This is not a complaint about Emily by any means. She is wonderful. In 98% of the ways, she's wonderful. But I've been struggling a lot lately, and if you moms or grandmas, whatever out there have had a daughter or granddaughter that you've raised, and boys, and you know the difference. You know what I'm gonna talk about probably. No, Trashy, you're fine. I just find that as she's gotten older, which I know, like even with Weston, when he became a teenager and got his driver's license, you know, I know how it goes. They're just gone. No, oh, you're Cody, not Trashy. And they're just gone all the time because they're, you know, they have a lot more freedom, obviously, when they have their driver's license, and they just go. And boys are boys, and, you know, they don't want to spend a lot of time with their mamas when they're when they're 16, 17, 18. Thank you for that, Cody. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I put the dogs up so I wouldn't have any distractions, and here we are with cat distractions. So anyway, I don't know, Emily and Weston and I were close for sure, but it's so different having a daughter and getting to share things with her that boys don't get, you know, and we're just so close. And I have been like struggling and kind of dreading, and I'm not going to make it through this chat without crying. Struggling with the idea, or with the fact that she's fixing to get her license and be more free and need me a lot less. And I don't like that. I know she'll need me, but we just spend so much time right now. Just me and her going to practices and games and hitting lessons and just going to Walmart, and that's where we do all of our talking and catching up on everything. And I'm so scared that that's gonna go away. Maybe not go away completely, but definitely slow down. And I'm just struggling with that. I don't remember doing this with Weston, because by the time he was 16, he was going with most of his friends already. And not that she doesn't go with her friends some, but she does love being with her mama, and I love her being with me. Most of the time it's on me. She's like on my lap. We're sharing a love seat because that's just where she wants to be. And as she goes through things, and you know, with relationships and girls and boys, and you know, some of it's heartbreaking and some of it is I mean, it's hard when, you know, you watch them start learning about how real life is and how not everyone treats you like you should be treated, and trying to get her to understand why people do the things they do, when a lot of times there's no real answer. There's no reason. We just don't understand why people say or do the things they do that hurt our feelings or whatever. And you know, she's definitely at that age where she's seeing firsthand how people can be and how eye-opening that is. And I'm just blessed that God picked me to be her mama, because I don't deserve her. She is just that wonderful. So anyway, if you mamas out there that have gone through what I feel like I'm going through, let me know what got you through it. Is there like a secret sauce or something? I don't know. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not sorry. I'm sorry I'm crying. I don't want this to be a downer video, because it's definitely not. You know, sometimes I just feel like if I share real life stuff with y'all, it makes me feel better, and maybe it'll make y'all feel better, or at least y'all can leave me some comments and at least tell me I'm not alone. Because surely there's some other mamas of daughters out there that are or have struggled with these things, and I know that I'm not gonna lose her, so to speak. And she's assured me, you know, I told her the other day I was gonna miss all of our car time, and she said, no, Mama, I still want you to drive me. We'll still be in the car, which I believe, because sometimes she does not like driving with me, so she would rather me drive. She gives me a lot of mini heart attacks right now on the learning how to drive thing. But anyway, she is all things wonderful, and I'm just so blessed to have her. And I'm so glad I have a front row seat to her, watching her grow. She's just wonderful. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. So now I'm gonna go into song of the video, which really has like magnified my feelings because it just came out a few months ago and it's just like exactly what I've been going through. And every time I hear it, like a piece of me, it like breaks my heart a little bit. Makes me smile, makes me cry. Matter of fact, it came on in the gym the other day when we were working out. It was just like on an automated playlist or something. And I was like, please change that song. Because I didn't want to hear that song in the middle of a really intense workout. But anyway, song of the video is called Growing Up Raising You by Gabby Barrett. If you ever listen to the country music channels, radio stations, it's on there. You've probably heard it. But if you haven't, and you have a little girl, or a little boy for that matter, the song is just about a girl. Y'all go listen to that song. It gets me. It really gets me straight to my core. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know sometimes I do these little things, and it's not all just animals. So I tried to let y'all see the animals, and Emily does have softball tomorrow, so, or supposed to. Hopefully there's no crazy weather, and I may include some of that on this video. But anywho, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go check out that song, and as always, do your best.